Yesterday was an absolute lazy day, spending the entire time on the beach, recharging the batteries after the 12-hour drive from Kruger National Park to Pandani. Today, our hosts Lee and Andre have offered to take us through to Inhambane town. We're going to go and replenish some of our supplies and also have a look what the town has to offer. It's only about an hour's drive from Pandani, beautiful off-road route until you get to the typical skinny little African tar roads, and let's go and have a look what this town has to offer. Inhambane has got a plethora of old buildings, and if you love photography like we do, we suggest you stop in at this Catholic church. Dates back about 200 years. It's a photographer's dream. Absolutely stunning. So this is the Vasco da Gama monument. Apparently this used to be in the harbour. I'm not quite sure why they've moved it over here. I'll see if I can get some more information. I think it's 1460, when was it? 1460. Sean, looks like you need some help here. Let me jump in. So Vasco da Gama arrived in 1498. He dubbed this area the land of good people, and truly is. Inhambane province, just friendly, happy people. So if you're in the area, try and find him over here. I hope we restore him back into the harbour where he belongs. But great stop, great footage. Do yourself a favour and come around and greet the old man. Welcome to our next episode of Customized. We're going to be reviewing this beauty today. So clearly we can't go through this because I doubt it's got an engine in it. It's got more plants growing out of it. But cruisers are synonymous for rust, and this is probably about a year old. Not really. Even though this cruiser has obviously been retired, you see the payload is still exceptionally strong. It has a car on the back ready to go. We're in Inhambane, the town, and Alex, our man, is going to take us through the market.
Yes.
And show us what can we buy here, Alex?
You can buy anything.
Anything?
Anything. Fruits, anything. You can buy vegetables, you can buy anything.
Yeah? So apparently we can get anything in this market. So let's go and have a look. Thank you, Alex. Let's go and have a look. Well, basically, absolutely anything it looks like. Yeah. From pens to makeup to sunglasses to the whole thing. Yeah. This is your shop. So Alex's shop, cigarettes and alcohol. And if you're in Mozambique, Tinto is a rum. It's a local rum. They do it normally rum and raspberry. It's quite good. Gives you quite a kick the next day, but it's a good drink.
Yeah. So this way is vegetables. You getting vegetables. You buying
Curios. Okay, let's have a look at the curios. And these baskets are all locally made.
stuff.
Local made. The boy.
Put small pot. What can I give you? the one. See, it's the wall. We have it as a plain one. Like only one part, but here is a two part.
Being here in the local markets, I do suggest get a bag of oranges and apples, some bananas and so on. Kids over here, obviously, with all the tropical storm that's come through and the devastation that it's left behind, the guys are pretty hungry. So instead of giving them sweets and so on, come to the market, get some apples, some bananas, oranges, and hand that out to the kiddies as you go past on the road. So we'll get a couple of bags now. So once again, absolutely everything. So nice fresh fish. Apparently you can get some prawns, you can get some crayfish, you can get the whole manchu. There's the prawns over there. So nice barracuda, or kuta, king mackerel. Here's the display. You can go from your tiny little shrimp to the medium size, and we've got calamari over here as well, so squid. And then obviously kept fresh with ice in over there.
That is nothing, though.
Like those starfish over there. If I had space, that's what I would take. Look at that skeleton in the back there. Look at this little hippo. That's so cute, man. What a nice song comes up.
Yes, really well done. Give that guy one.
Is somebody there I know?
Did you see the fishies?
Yes, we did.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Have you seen the dried prawns?
No, but I've seen the little prawns. Have you seen the little prawns?
Nirengi so ka te ene mo makor.
Just for the prawns tonight.
Needs to make contact.
Okay, my friend.
That is the coolest helicopter ever, hey?
300 close today. She's not.
Did you say thank you to your daddy?
Okay, give me that money. Give me that 200 you say.
The owners of Pendani Lodge, Andre and Lee, have been very kind to take a day out of their busy schedule and bring us into Inhambane, where we've spent some time at the local market, running around to see some of the sights around Inhambane, and we've ended up at this absolutely sublime little beach with a small little restaurant with these boats in what can only be described as the peninsula that goes out here at Inhambane. The ocean, this is open ocean, and it goes up 28 kilometers, navigable most of the way through. It's breathtaking. The beauties of Africa, the hidden little gems that there are. Yes, it takes you a long time to drive here, but you can actually fly straight into Inhambane. But part of this trip, you know, picking up the vehicle in Johannesburg and then driving through the national parks of South Africa and then into the national park of Mozambique, and then ending up in this Inhambane province. We haven't even scratched the surface with all the beauties that this has to hold, but every single little corner you go around, every single street, whether you're in the main town or whether you're at the beach resorts or touring up and down, there's so much wild camping availability or opportunities that you can just pick up wild camp. The people are so accommodating over here, and you feel that really safe. Now, in the press, you can hear that Mozambique has issues and there's war and there's so on and so forth. It's not the case on the ground. Seriously, do not read what it says in the press. Yes, there's been a bit of issues with Renamo and Frelimo in the past, but that's up north. That should not stop you from coming through to Inhambane region. Mozambique is just... I wish I had an additional 10 days to spend here exploring some more. So I hope you've been enjoying it so far. We'll keep on bringing some great footage for you. We enjoyed a light meal and a cold drink before heading off to Andre and Lee's place, where they were going to be preparing a feast for us this evening. But first, on the way, we need to get rid of these apples and oranges we bought at the market. Umfan! Booyah! Thank you. Yes. Okay. Obrigado. Unjani Madot. Nkon.
Thank you.
Okay. So Andre, what is that you got in your hand over there?
It's a mussel that came from Pandani Reef many years ago.
A mussel, as in the mussels that
mussel.
we get these mussels that you eat. Like
This is a plate full of mussel.
That was 23 years ago.
one mussel.
Yeah, one mussel. Yeah.
23 years ago, this is what you used to get off the
Use
reef
off
over
the
here.
reef, yeah, on the outside reef. Now they're gone.
Alright, just to give you perspective, packet of cigarettes, iPhone 7, and a mussel. Absolutely nuts. What are you having tonight, Van?
Got a couple of little prawns here, some calamari, and a spicy rice with onions. Really good.
Look at this mother. Here's the mother.
Here we go.
Ah, lekker.
Our beautiful host, Andre. Please, what do you think about this?
I think it's really nice. Yummy.
Happy days. Thank you so much. Cheers. Cheers. And thanks for the lovely invite.
Andre and Lee, I cannot thank you enough for the special meal. It was absolutely fantastic. Stay tuned. Our next episode will be the Kanjata Fishing Bonanza. We'll be spending the day from sunrise to sunset, and watch what goes on here.